Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're seeing my video, you're welcome to Sew with Carissa, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for sticking with me. In today's video, we'll be making this 2-year-old baby ball dress. It's a Christmas inspired dress with a red bow tie. If it's something you're interested in, please watch to the end, and please do not forget to comment, like, share, and also turn on your notifications so you can get notified when next I post the next video. So let's get right into the video. First off, my fabric is folded into two. I folded the front and the back together, so it's folded into four. So I'm going to take my zipper allowance, that is 1 inch from where you can see it. I've already trimmed that. I already indicated that on the fabric, so I'm using my ruler to roll out the 1 inch zipper allowance. So right now I'm going to measure the back of the dress, which is the shoulder measurement. That is what I am trying to determine here. So first off, I'm trying to determine the half length measurement, which is 9 inches, and 9 inches. I'm going to add 1 inch for ease for sewing allowance. I mean, that makes it 10 inches. So that is what I just indicated on the fabric, because the baby is 2 years old, but she's on a chubby part. She's a little bit chubby. So after determining the half length, then I'll go ahead to determine to also mark out the shoulder allowance, which is the back part. The shoulder is 10 inches. 10 inches divided by 2 is 5, which I already indicated. And then the armhole is also 5 inches. So I already determined my bust measurement. So for the bust measurement, the bust is 20 inches. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So I added 1 inch for ease and 1 inch for sewing allowance. So I'm going to repeat the same measurement on the waistline, because you know babies, their waist and their bust is the same thing. So I'm going to pick up my ruler and join the lines together. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to determine my shoulder slope, which is half an inch. I'm going to indicate that. Then I'll get my ruler and I'll join it to the shoulder measurement, just like so. So once I'm done with that, next thing I'm going to do is to divide my armhole measurement, which is now 4 inches divided by 2, which is 2 inches. I'll go in by half an inch to join the lines together. That is for my armhole cuff for the front part of the dress. um I'm going to join the lines together, then I'm going to join the line for the armhole cuff at the back as well. So for the neck depth and the neck width, for the neck depth, I'm going to go in by 2.5 inches for the neck width, and then the neck depth also 2.5 inches. Then I'll take my cuff ruler and then I'm going to join the lines together. Once I'm done with that, the next thing I'm going to do is also determine the neck depth for the back part of the dress, which is 1 inch, and then I'm going to join the lines together as well. So once I'm done with that, the next thing is to pick up my scissors and then trim out the excesses. Please, if you have watched my video up to this moment, that means you're enjoying it. Please do not forget to like, share, and also share, and also do not forget to turn on your notification so you can get notified when I upload new videos. And you have any video requests, you can also drop it in the comment section. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. So I'm done trimming out the front part, and then now but go ahead, I will trim out the armhole for the front part as well. So so now we have the front and we also have the back part. This is how the front looks like, and this is how the back also looks like. And I'm also going to cut this out on my lining material, which I use what's it called now, I use my doll face for the lining. So this material is a brocade material. So I'm also, so the next thing is the base of my skirt part, which is going to be the the nets, the two nets that I'm going to use. I'm using 10 yards of two nets. I measured from the waistline, which is 9 inches, to 23 inches, which is the full length, which is not actually the full length. 25 inches is the full length of the dress. So that is what I just measured out. So for the last layer, which is going to be the outside one that has the ruffles, I measured 9 inches to 14 inches, and then I added extra, you could see from there 9 inches we now have 25 inches. So I'm going to join this damask to the two net, then I will show you the next thing to do. So first off, we have for the upper part, we have our damask and the lining. That's the main material, the main fabric for the dress and the lining. So I'm going to join them together at the shoulder part. I'm going to place the main fabric, the wrong side facing the the right side facing the right side, I mean, and then I'm going to join it by half an inch at the shoulder part. Then I'll repeat the same process for the lining as well. So I'm done joining the shoulder part now. As you can see, I have joined the shoulder of the main fabric, and I've also repeated the same process for the lining as well. You can see how I join it on the shoulder area. So the lining, I've also joined them together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place the lining, the right side facing the right side. That is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use my pin to secure it. So you're going to place your lining and your fabric, because I'm doing an inner sewing. So I'm going to place I'm also going to open up the sewing area for the shoulder. You can iron that out to give it a neat finishing as well. So I'm going to use my pin to secure them so I don't make any mistake. So the next thing you're going to do is just to sew round by half an inch around the shoulder area, like so. Then you leave the 1 inch zipper allowance. That is where you're going to end your sewing. When you're sewing round, you will end it at the 1 inch sewing allowance. I already notched that out, so I'll take that to the sewing machine right now. Then I'm going to sew round. Once I'm done with that, I will also go by the side. I will go in by 1 inch, which is the sewing allowance. I will sew that out as well. So once I'm done, I'll show you the outcome. So this is how, this is what we're going to have after joining the side and also the neck area. I've joined it, I've ironed it out. So this is how it's going to look like. Yes, you can see the armhole area is still open. So that is how you go ahead and do that. So for the other part of the upper part of the skirt, that's the first layer of the skirt where we're going to ruffle our net. I've joined the damask to the net, to the two nets that I cut the other time. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to get our net fabric, which I already cut into 5 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead and ruffle that on it. You can gather it and just place it directly, or you just ruffle it on it. So once I'm done, you will see the outcome. So for the upper part of the dress, I didn't show you after joining. After joining the what's it called now, the lining to the main fabric. After joining the neck area, I notch it round. As you can see, I already notch it out. And then the inside as well, that is the side. This is how I joined it. I joined it by 1 inch, which is the sewing allowance. And for the lining to see, I already joined that one too, which is the sewing allowance. So this is how it looks like after joining. I forgot to show you earlier. So you just take it to the sewing machine, you sew the neck. You can top stitch the neck if you want to for neat finishing, and then you open up the side and then you iron that out as well, and that is what gives the neat finishing. So the next thing I'm going to use to join the sleeve to the armhole area. If you need a tutorial on the sleeve, I'm going to drop that soon. So after that, the next thing we're going to do is to show you after joining the ruffles, the net ruffles to the joining between the damask and the two nets. This is after I have already applied the what's it called now, the ruffles. So the next thing I'm going to do, is to join the first layer, which is this one that has the net ruffle. I'm going to join it to the upper part of the dress. So that is what I'm going to do right now. So after joining the upper layers, I already joined the other two nets that is supposed to be underneath, and I already joined the base, which is the doll face, for the base of the what's it called now, the net. And this is the lining and also the add net joining. If you want to see a better tutorial, you can click on this video and then you watch how I joined my net to my lining. That's the add net, and this is the outcome of the dress. You see how beautiful it looks. This is the outcome of the dress. You can check up for this video and watch how I actually join the net and the hard net in other videos, because I have other videos that can show you the full details of joining your hard net to your lining. So this is the outcome. If you've watched my video up to this point, thank you for sticking with me. And if you have any other video suggestion, you can drop it in the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye. I love you all.